So I'm here with Sarah-Jayne Juniper, and we're talking about workplace wellness because this is such a hot topic at the minute, isn't it, Sarah?
Incredibly so, especially as the world opens up more and more. I think we're all under a certain amount of pressure of, well, what are we even walking into?
It's the aftermath as well, though, isn't it? It's how people, all the things that people are carrying forward with them after the pandemic. And a lot of people are still working from home a lot of the time. There's some people that are sort of mixed, half in the office, half at home, and there's some that are just completely back in the workplace. So it's raising a lot of different issues when it comes to people's overall mental health and well-being. So what sort of issues have you come across in your coaching and things like that where it's had an impact on people?
There's just been no clear instruction of what's the most important thing. And now looking back, as things are going back to a norm, far from being normal, can I just clear that up? But a norm is that actually your mental well-being, your health is the most important thing. But we are only just realizing that that's what needed to be put first.
So if you had to make a list of some of the issues that people have started to encounter in the workplace as a result of the pandemic, what sort of things would you put on it?
I would say the unknown has created anxiety, high level stress, uncertainty, that fear of, well, how am I gonna, because there's a lot of people who have lost their jobs or their money isn't the same as what they were used to. So I think that's then had a ripple effect of, well, how am I going to survive the lifestyle that I'm used to? But I would say anxiety, mental stress has had that feeling of exhaustion on a lot of people that I've spoken to, and a fear of, well, if I do go and see people, or I do talk to people, am I putting them at risk? Am I putting their well-being at risk by being there? I think because, and I don't know about you, but you listen to the rules that are out there and none of it makes any sense. So it's a bit like
confusing.
What should I be doing? What should I be behaving like? And by doing that, we're then doubting every move we make. So I think anxiety is one of the key players in the results.
The uncertainty as well. And I think everybody's routines have just been knocked out completely. So you have had to have a lot of self-discipline to stick to a routine, haven't you, during the pandemic? And it might be a different routine to what you used to, and then it's readapting to the new routine as everything goes back to normal. It's just a constant state of readjusting to things that life's throwing at you, isn't it? Unexpected eventualities.
Yeah.
And it's impacting a lot of people. I think going back to what you were saying before as well about, you mentioned earlier about how a lot of us aren't really seeing a lot of people during the day. They're not really interacting. So do you think there's been a breakdown in communication difficulties?
I think it's because we've got the likes of Zoom and other online platforms, which has enabled us to talk. But I think there's that change in that physical connection. And I never realized how different it is to speak over a computer to then actually seeing someone in person. The energy is so different. And so when I say about communication, it's not that I haven't spoken to people because emails, we have this technology, but to be able to step out and you go into the community and you just have that energy and people start giving you eye contact that maybe you never would have had prior. I don't know about up near you, but here people wouldn't give you eye contact, whereas now it's like that purposeful hello, like how are you? So I think it's really important to highlight that. I think there's been a lot of positives that have been highlighted through the pandemic in terms of communities starting to actually come together and work together. I just think, or I just hope that as things open up, we don't lose the meaning of being honest if you're not feeling very well or you're not feeling, actually, do you know what? I'm finding things really hard. It's a bit of a confusing one when we talk about communication, right? And I think there's definitely a group of people who have really struggled because they don't have the means to express themselves, but at the same time it's made those really become aware that people struggle. So let's make that conscious effort to reach out and ask if people are okay.
Do you think a lot of people bottle things up about how they're feeling at the moment?
Massively. I think in general, I think talking about emotions is that awkward. Everyone's like, oh yeah, I'm fine, don't ask me. And I think it's very much our culture in the UK not to talk about emotions, that it's about holding your head high and pretending life is rosy. And that's definitely something as a coach I've come to realize. We don't have that platform, do we? You know, just putting yourself and your vulnerability out there is what we as professionals are offering to make you feel safe to communicate everything that you stand for. So in answer to your question, yeah, I think emotions people find incredibly hard to discuss.
Yeah, I think that this workplace wellness buffet that we've put together is a good platform for people to be able to access the different areas of help that they might need at this moment in time, because we've flagged up quite a few different issues, haven't we, as a team of coaches that we've come across. Now, I was just looking at the list, Sarah, of some of the things that we're going to be covering, and a lot of these resources and videos and things that are going to be coming out are free for people to access to help them, no matter what their circumstances are. There'll be something for everybody in here. And I think you're going to be amazed when you hear exactly what's on this list. So we've got a coaches and small business day. We've got networking and confidence catalysts, career change and avoiding burnout, time management, naturopathy, is that pronounced correctly?
Yeah.
Detoxification, calm connections, creating a vibrant business and a fulfilling life, noble Viking laws and virtues, healthy sleep habits, gut health, physical fitness, positivity, style for confidence, breath work, ice bathing, navigating a storm, emotional geography, emotional table setting, benefits of keeping active, connection, balance and growth, healthy accountability, dealing with generalized anxiety, Nordic neutralizers to turn chaos into calm, and how values and beliefs impact on our well-being.
Wow, I'm sitting here with like shivers coming up my arms, and you know, I hope with all my heart people grab at this opportunity, because it's just what an opportunity to invest in yourself and look after yourself and go, it's so broad. What an opportunity. I'm excited to be a part of it and very, very grateful to be a part of it. But anyone who joins our community, wow, bring it on.
I know we've got 22 coaches delivering valuable information on all these different topics. So
wow.
Our goal is to help people from feeling frazzled, flat and flagging to feeling fresh and focused. And I think that this is going to do the trick. I honestly do. Because we just want to inspire wellness, don't we, in the workplace?
We do. Wellness in the workplace. And what I really like with everything that you've just read there is it is mind, body and soul. It's a holistic opportunity to really nurture who you are and to be able to take that into the workplace and to have a team that's feeling like, right, okay, we're going to take a break, but we're going to make sure that we are mindfully caring for ourselves in that break. Or if we see that someone's a little bit stressed, just asking, well, how are you? Let's learn how to listen properly and connect. And I'm so excited that you've just read all that out.
I know, because it helps people no matter where they are in their own life, whether they're are managers, leaders, and they've got to lead a team, because that's stressful in itself, isn't it? Looking after the well-being of a team that are navigating all these changes. Or whether you've got your own business, or whether you're just, you know, on your own, or you're feeling like you're just struggling in some way in the workplace. There's something just literally for everybody, isn't there, in that list?
At all levels.
Mm-hmm.
Going back to like who are we talking to? It's anyone who has a job role. And I think, if you broaden it up, everyone has a role in life that could be classed as a job. And I think that's what's, whether it's one singular person who's trying to juggle work at home, or it's a corporate company who's like, right, things need to change, now we're starting again. Yeah. It's every level you can possibly imagine that covers all aspects of well-being.
Mm-hmm.
That's powerful.
I'm looking forward to it very much. And it's from the 12th to the 18th of July. Most of the resources will be in the LinkedIn group, but we will be having workshops and things on Zoom, and we will be utilizing a YouTube. I'll say that part again. I'll just put my teeth back in. So yes, the event will be from the 12th to the 18th of July, and most of it will be in the LinkedIn group, but we will be having live workshops and utilizing the YouTube channel as well. So, and there'll be lots of resources, and we're going to put together bonuses as well, aren't we, for people, so that they can access them. Yeah. So yes.
I think it's so important to highlight that when we talk about wellness, this is giving you stepping stones to make you feel good. We're not dwelling on those heavy emotions. This is about, how do you want to make yourself feel better, right? Okay, here are some resources and tools that you can take away and use and share with others, because sometimes when we think about wellness, we can get too hooked on the heavy emotions, but it's all about the positive ones and in making you feel empowered.
It's like, take a piece and pass it on like an actual buffet.
Yeah. Why not? Take it. Yeah. What's your insights? Grab the insights and try and spread the word.
Take a doggy bag home.
Exactly.
Take some for later. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. So I'm looking forward to working with all the coaches and interacting with everybody who comes on there. It's all about making connections, networking, building each other up, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
The beauty of the fact that this is a workplace wellness buffet is that we've literally just said to all of the coaches, what would you like to bring to the table? And they've all brought something totally unique that we couldn't have put together for them, because each coach is unique. And that will resonate with somebody out there that really needs that help and guidance and coaching at that moment of their career, really.
Yeah, it's so varied, like the perfect buffet is. We have to have the perfect buffet of every opportunity, of every option of food. And I think what we've created is, there's so many skills being brought to the table, but we've all got that core link, that common link of, we want to help individuals manage their well-being, their mental health, and just to make themselves feel good and go, do you know what, life isn't easy, but it doesn't need to be traumatic, it doesn't need to be hard just to wake up every morning or feel chaotic when you walk into the office. And I think whenever I've spoken about it to friends, it's like, no, what's so lovely is we've all got this common goal to support anyone who's involved in it and joining us, but at the same time, we all have this unique story to share. So even if you come to one or come to all of them, you will gain something new through it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, completely. I'm so happy that you've helped me and that you've been working with me on this project, because you're such an enthusiastic coach, and it comes across in everything that you do. And I think that we have just such a lovely team of people working on this event, that it's just, there's going to be a lot of value for a lot of people. Genuinely believe that it's going to be really good. I'm very excited for the whole event. I think all of us, as well as coaches, are going to benefit from different aspects of it in our own personal lives.
Thank you for for providing this opportunity for us all. We're looking forward to it.
Thank you for working with me.
Welcome.